Hello guys and welcome back to another Train Simulator 2016 video, and today I'm playing on the East Coast mainline London to Peterborough route, and I'm playing a scenario called Bashing Through a Peach, Hitchin to King's Cross. And the class 365 electric multiple unit, first capital connect. It's 30 minutes long, it's quite difficult, and it says it's rush hour and the East Coast mainline is full of peak hour services to Harrogate, Sipton, Lincoln, Glasgow, etc. Instead of handling with busy services, you want to drive a quiet London bound first capital connect service. Your call is at stops before arriving at King's Cross. Let's get started. Okay, so we're in. So it says we need to get to Hitchin really quickly. It is dark, but that's kind of quite fun, really, isn't it? I've not done many dark scenarios. Let's see how this goes. See what it's like being in the dark. So, oh yeah. So basically, Hitchin. Where have we got to go to? We got to go to Hitchin. Where we got to go to Stevenage via Finsbury Park and King's Crossing. Not that long. Don't know why I took off the foot there. Yeah, this is our train. Let's take a couple of screenshots. We can always brighten it up for the actual screenshot. But I know this isn't the best thing. This is not the best videos ever look at things like this. Okay, here we are. I guess it's a bit of light. At least you can see a little bit of where I'm meant to be going. Yes, we need to get there because otherwise we're going to be late, aren't we? Ooh. Yeah, so we've not got that far to go. We don't really stop that much, which is quite good. So it's kind of like a semi-high speed one, but a little bit less high speed. We do stop things like Finsbury Park on the way. Not just Stevenage, so yeah, quite a nice little one we're doing over here. Yeah, it is not a career scenario. There's no points to keep to, but I still wouldn't really want to speed that much. Okay, we'll put on the brakes then. Now we're coming into our station. Maybe we can just get the screenshots inside the stations, to be quite honest. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so again, this is a workshop scenario, which I quite like, because these ones I do find quite enjoyable to play. Really. How many carriages have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So where's the 8 car stop going to be? I do want a screenshot of us coming in while we're at it. I think we're probably at the end of the station, so 8 car stop. We're going to be a bit late at this rate, but just. Okay, right, let's full service it. I think just stop at the end of the platform is generally the protocol you do if you don't know where else you went to stop. Yeah. And the protocol I'm going to be following because there's no one protocol to follow as well. Just a tad bit late. I don't know if we'll pass this or not. Hopefully, it won't be long sat around here because we're only meant to depart now. A bit late. Oh well. And we're going to that station quite slowly. So we've got to Stevenage, just down there. We've got a long stint to Finsbury Park, then right into King's Cross. So that'll be the end when we get to King's Cross of the video, which will be quite good to do. Oh, we failed. How did we fail that? We weren't that late. We'd have parked it on time. It's a bit. This annoys me. We're going to go 30 miles. Let's get up some speed and try and go a bit quicker. Yeah, we can go 75 over here. We're going to do a lot of passing through, I feel, of stations, which will always be a laugh. This is all dark. Really dark. Yeah, so literally into Stevenage. Next station, then it's all the way down to London. I want to say it's St Pancras, King's Cross. Get it right. Come on. It should be better this. Yeah, obviously. The contract is coming now. Oh, that's such a few hours, isn't it? We are storming along over here. I don't really see too much AI at the moment, though. That's what it is. Probably, it should be. Okay. Actually, it probably is. I think I've just kind of missed it all. Never a bad situation ever. Okay. Come on, get in. We don't want to speed. We want to get to 75. There we are. Keep the speed up now because we've got a bit of time to catch up on. So to speak, keep the speed up. I'll just kind of turn it off. So we need critical record. Yeah, so it's not that light. The lights ahead. We probably want a bit more, but all about we'll sort of stuff out in future graphic extensions. Anyway, do any of you actually know what Train Simulator 2017 is going to be about? We've not really said anything yet. I mean, by Easter last year, they talked about 2016. So I don't know what that's all about, but we never know. Might just be keeping that as a surprise for us. Always interesting to know though. But what I've heard is going to be a bit Unreal Engine, which would actually make it a little bit less of a laughing stock for kind of graphics. Maybe make it a little bit better. Where are you, kid? Ah, there you are. Looking at the wall, I'm thinking that's a bit too dark. But I'm thinking it is night, so you never know. It is winter here, which is why there's snow everywhere. I don't probably think realistic to have snow, but hey ho. Not really complaining too much, I quite like it here. Well, like the weather they put out. Okay, so we're nearly at not King's Cross. We're nowhere near King's Cross. We're nearly at King's Cross. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, we've got 30 miles to King's Cross. It's Stevenage we're near, which is pretty different place. I don't know why. I seem to think they're the same. Where is that other train? Yeah, no, I like that one. Wait for the next one to come. We should be able to see it. Okay. I want to keep my speed high. I want to go. We're coming in late. You want to come in hot in the station. We want to literally slam ourselves into it, which may sound a bit precarious, but it's what's going to have to happen. Quite hard juggling on keeping the speed right. We're not speeding, I know, but train drivers do speed occasionally. We're not expected to keep perfectly to the speed a bit. Let's try and do this jug between 75.8 and 75.9. That often brings you down a bit. We are technically speeding, but we're not less speeding, so we're allowed to. Anyway, nearly at Stevenage. I think this kind of don't worry about that anymore. We are going to be coming in, and we do need to. But it's nice to speed a little bit. And oh look, we're not going to be late anymore. It gives you a minute leeway on these things. It's 6:57, so we're hopefully going to be all right here. Okay, come on, there we go. So what's that? That's a light here, isn't it? Red light. What's that got anything to do with those? No. Okay, I'm panicking a bit there. Right, okay. We need to put on the brakes a bit. There we are. I think we've got step 2 just about be enough for this. We don't want to be late is our problem. We want to literally break it to the very last minute and almost make it as if it's something we don't need to do. Yeah, let's do that in 26:53. Kind of need to be in here now, otherwise we're going to fail this as well, because it is a very tight timetable. Don't move me. We never do. Never do, never have to. Here we are, coming in, we've got 20 seconds to stop, this is going to be tight. Going to be tight to say the least. I really do think you stop and open the doors and don't worry about the back carriages not being in. Because ultimately, well maybe they will be in. Yeah, I think well, that will stop perfectly. Okay, forget about worrying about the last platform carriages being in, because that was almost a perfect stop that we've done just here. A 6 mark in and be. Yeah, we're going to be late again. Oh well. Yeah, that's quite a good little stop there, really, isn't it? Quite pleased with that. He's quite a long way away. Go via thingy up reverse. Warmer green up reverse. Don't know what I said thingy, didn't really read it, did I? Okay, we're meeting him in a minute. I think we want a screenshot next to him. Quite nice to have 2 trees passing in a screenshot. Okay, so we've got we've got a bit of time left now. We just basically do a lot of fast passing through. Funny about how it took an hour and 1 start to get from Welwyn City to King's Cross. We're here. It's probably going to take about 15 minutes. It's quite funny that. Or at least I find it funny. You probably don't. You probably couldn't care less. Oh, we're going into the fast line. Fun. Really fun, this, isn't it? Well, let's speed up. So where are we going to go? We are really just going to. Where is that train? Okay, but it's full power for a whole section. I can't reach that much speed, but we still not see it. I want to get switch. Oh, there he is. Just about spotted it. There we are. Okay, so let's see how fast this train can go. This is what we do on these bits. See how we go. That is what you call the Hertford Loop. That's actually not got any signal. It's quite weird. But we're seeing me up to there. Then after that, it just goes. I'm just going to have this is a bit boring, really. But it exists. It exists. And I don't know why that's there. Maybe there'll be expansions of that in the future. I'm not sure. But it does exist. And it's weird. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Green signal is all right. Yeah, let's see how fast this train can go. Wonder what really. Cab light, that's slightly better. Oh, the cab light does make the game laggy up, but at least we can see in here now. See a bit more about what's actually going on. It's not like it's actually pitch black, because who does that? Okay, even texted up the outside. Yeah, I think you need a lot of battery to get some of these screenshots to actually get to work, wouldn't it? Come on. Yeah, I think this train's top speed is about 100, but I'm not too sure really. But maybe I'll be able to speed it a little bit, get a bit quicker. Oh look, we're about to reach warmer green eventually, which would be nice. Yeah, so basically it's just put us onto a fast track. We're pretty. Are any trains expected? Where are the next trains coming then? Which we're going to have the joy of being able to pass. There we are. Let's cross. We've got a couple of. Oh! Wow, where did that come from? Okay, I think I can go shots of this. Oh, that's perfect. Look, we're even in the station, so we've got light. Wow. There you are. That's a bit of a better one. See one like that? That's cool. That's quite a cool little screenshot. I'm surprised about that train. Didn't know where that came from. It does literally appear out of nowhere. I guess it is darkness, so you can't really see much. There's somewhere's the joy of this. You never know what's going to come out. And it's not so interesting because I need to get one for from now. And I quite like to get one, and I quite like to be able to do it on something where I'll do it and voicing it up. Quite good. Okay, 150 miles per hour ahead. We're not going to be able to reach that. We're not going to be able to reach 125. But we can go about 100. No, 100. Yeah, we're flying, aren't we? Absolutely flying along there. It does quite quick 100. Oh no, or 101. See how quickly we can go. This is basically what this has become a game of how quickly can I drive. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going slightly faster than we're meant to, but I don't really care that much, to be quite honest. I want to see if we can make. Look, it goes down here where we can reach 102. See if we can ever reach 102. If we take away this and put that. Oh no, 1.2. That, okay, we're getting rid of 1.3, 1.4. Okay, so we're gradually accelerating, kind of reaching peak. We might just about be able to do it. Okay, so class there, well, we're going to set you up fast for 2013. 20, it's what I funny is like literally that. It takes 20 minutes to do that. In one size, it takes 6 minutes, I said before, but basically you're stopping everywhere. So it's why you don't want to catch a stopping service if you're trying to get into London. All the fun there, really, isn't it? Oh, we're going through Welwyn Garden City. It's just all gone pitch black all of a sudden over here. Oh, you know, I'll tell you why it's gone pitch black. I'll put it this way. Can I exit the train? No. Guess what we're in? We're in a tunnel. And that kind of explains that it's pitch black, which would help matters slightly. Even if the lights aren't particularly doing much in the tunnel, if anything. A bit boring in the tunnels really, isn't it? Let's look back on that way. We're going 102, just realised. Oh, lights come through. Let's get a screenshot of us coming through the station. Let's do all of that. Let's go over here, just like so, over here, misdirection, clear. There we are, that's one. That's got the right one. That might work. But look, how fast are we going now then? If we've got an F5. 2.1. We are going for it. We are going relatively quickly here actually, aren't we? Well. So then, where is that HST? We're coming up to it, we're closing in. It will be here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I can see it. I can see the train. Oh no, it's just a normal one of these. Okay, I missed that one. Okay, there we are, that's that done. Well, I thought we had a HST as well. No, just go through Welwyn Garden City at quite a surprising speed. I think maybe we could just go to platform and watch us fly by really, really quickly. That'd be fun. Why is that all white? Texture problem there. There we are. Going through, just about to see us. For a light, it's like pinpricks. Okay. How fast are we going now then? 2.2. We're really going for it. We are kind of gooding it a bit, aren't we? Okay, continue. Yeah, there's the Potter's Bar coming up in a minute. Train around. Maybe get a screenshot of it if we're lucky. Not the best one there. Always running an awful lot of riding. I'm not normally so keen on these snow tested hours. I kind of quite like this one. I don't know why. It's just quite nice. Is that Potter's Bar we're coming up to? No, okay. We'll go via Alexandra Palace. Strange name for a place, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, Potter's Bar, then Alexandra Palace, quite a bit that way. And then Finsbury Park. So we basically done quite a big stint, so 20 minutes between that, and then it's kind of a small thing into King's Cross, which is quite nice. Well, yes, I kind of want to see how fast this train can go, because I've got 102.2, it could be a top speed, but I think maybe we can get a bit more out of it, another 0.1 mile or a mile per hour. That's what I'm hoping for. We are flying along here. We're not fast enough, not as fast as the HSTs, which is not the best thing ever. Not that much slower, is it? What's that then? Hatfield, okay. And then we've got Welcome Green. Is that Potter's Bar? No. Where's Park? Spa. There's got a couple more trains coming up before then. Do the HST. What fun to watch? Yeah, okay. Are we still doing 102.2? Okay, I think 102.2 is probably safe to say the maximum speed of this train, unless we went down a really steep hill. But also, you need to work out, as obviously matters of aerodynamic and terminal velocity and how you can't go any quicker, depending on whatever. And things like free fall, gravity, your weight, velocity, things all kind of equal out to the point where you plateau. Science for you there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, back into the darkness. Should I make a song? I like a song called that. Back into the darkness. Put the weird one. Come on. Yeah, so we're gonna do a wiggle, and then right into St Pancras. Where's Finsbury Park? Is that it? Finsbury Park, yeah. It's not there. And then it's St Pancras. We don't stop anywhere else. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Speed, 4, power 4, 100% throttle, that sounds quite good to me. What does that signal mean? It's kind of got a life, I think it means clear. I'm not too sure, but I wanted to read up on that, but this is green, so I don't see any problems unless there's a train on the line, which if so, dear me, that's the end of the scenario, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, I doubt that'll happen. I'm looking at the AI list, there's nothing which could particularly merit that to happen. We've got a train about to come by, which I'd quite like to do a screenshot of. There we are. Hopefully that was alright. I'll have to brighten this up massively, but I don't actually see anything on it. If it's Potter's Bar yet? No, we've got a bit more to go, 3 miles. We're coming kind of near there, though, aren't we? We're kind of getting towards an end of the scenario. I kind of wish the train would go a little bit quicker, to be honest, because it's getting a bit slow now. Because I guess kind of, I'm supposed to feel like we're going a bit too far without actually stopping, and it becomes only ever becomes so much you can actually do, especially when it's dark and you can't actually explore things. But yeah, oh look, there's lights over here. What's all this about? It's another platisation. Visibility really isn't very good here, is it? Although signals at least stand out, which is always a good thing. Like, you know, that one's easily green, but quite a long way off. Although if it's going to die, I'd actually be able to stop the time because of how quickly they're going and how close it is. But still, always worth hoping, isn't it? We've got Potter's Bar, platform 2, coming up any minute now, as in any minute now. as in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Then you got Alexandra Palace, Finsbury Park, once again, and King's Cross. What platform we get for Finsbury Park? Right, platform 2. Okay. What's platform 2? Is that the one which you can fit trains on both sides on? Oh, no. It's not. I think it's one of those which you do that on. Okay, come on then. So we've got 1 mile left to go to Potter's Bar. So that'll be good. Anyway, so really are getting away quite quickly. We've got to slow down to 100 in a minute, which will always be fun. Then we're going to speed limit. But shame it won't let you go 102.3. We got an extra mile per hour out of it. How amazing is that? Really fascinating. I'm sure you're saying something I really care. Oh, HS2. There we are. Matter of fact, demos how you do screenshots of a HST successfully. Okay, let's just thunder through Potter's Bar. That's always a fun little thing to do. I wonder if any high-speed trains ever stop here. Here we are, going through. Alexandra Palace then, 5 minutes to there. However, Alexandra Palace, we've not really got much further to go, have we? We do need to slow down in a minute to 100 because we are coming into London or something like that, isn't it? We can't go that quickly now. Yeah. Don't need to lock on much speed though, so I think keep them going right until the end. We want to, because we were evidently running late at one point. We don't want to get any more crosses. Although Stevenage, it did accept for some reason. I don't know why. Did it accept the first one but accepted Stevenage? That's me, but anyway. I'll take that off. How much shall we slow down by? Okay. It should be fine. We'll make it stay at the same speed. Okay, we need to find a power 3. I think power 3 is possibly one of the better settings to stay in this situation. Because obviously we do need a lot of power to keep us going basically at top speed. We don't want to drop that much, we want to stay at 100, obviously. I say obviously, it's probably not that obvious, but it's obvious to me. How are we? Nothing moves, never noticed that. That's north apparently, according to that map. Where are we? There. We're nearly, I think Alexandra Palace is essentially there, so yeah, not far until we actually get into the whole London extravaganza thing. There we are. What station's this then? Let's have a look. Jump out train. Always what you do. What station is that then? Hadley Wood. And then we need to run after the train, run after it, and oh, I messed this up completely, and lose the train. Okay, that's technically me. And jump in. There we are. Back in the train, and that's obviously what happens in the game. If you go near a train in the free camera mode, it obviously puts you back into the camera, and that's the only way to get back into it by finding the train, because obviously a feature which you all know about. Yeah. Obviously. Okay, how much? Oh, we're catching up on time, which is good. Yes, we are going quite quickly, aren't we? So that's always good. 22 minutes. Oh, we was quite quickly, really, aren't we, Alexandra Palace? Stuff is happening there. That's, thank goodness I managed to catch that in time. That would have been bad otherwise, wouldn't it? Not wouldn't have gone to plan. Okay, so how quickly are we going? Oh, why did that? 100.2. Yeah, I bet it's how it has to make it slow down again soon. So what is going on with the signals over here? But it said AWS and We really are. Okay, no, screw it again. I forgot what the last one was about then. Maybe like speed change or something or other. Not sure. Okay then, 80 miles per hour is where we're going right now. 70, 60. Yeah, so power free. We might get some more speed coming down this descent over here. To, well, basically where Alexandra Palace is going to be will probably be quite a good guess from where we're meant to get going, isn't it? Going to be fairly logical. Well, I think logical is generally the best way to go in life. Come on then. So, 3. What are we doing here? So there's a light on that. Yeah, see, 95 miles per hour in a minute. It's still not that slow, is it? We're going basically drop by another 5 miles per hour. And yeah, so I'm nearly finished for scenario actually. I quite enjoyed playing it. I did have to restart at one point for sound went and it wasn't coming up. It was not very good. But I'm not too worried about it anymore. Hopefully, just hoping it won't happen again. Okay, come on, Dad, do 95 miles per hour. I would keep it otherwise, it wasn't recording it on OBS or anything, so the sound wasn't there. Which would not make for a very good YouTube video watching, I thought. So, yeah. I don't believe how hard it's been to record videos today. Record when I first type in world, then OBS crashed, so I can't actually get the video made out of it. Yes, things not going up well. So, and also for the test it was so laggy. So thinking of actually playing some like the Kerbal Space Program for a little bit, or at least every other time doing Kerbal Space Program because I'm enjoying that game a lot. And I think there's a lot you could do in career mode. It'd be quite good to get going with that. Well, let's have a palace in a minute. That's quite good. Okay, so we need to start thinking. That's slowing down. I say start thinking, we don't really need to do it quite a while. What are you doing? I think there's a dog woofing outside, so you can hear that. Bit noisy, but yeah, it happens. Okay. Yeah, probably want to think about slowing down. Here we are, 32% brake. Okay, so now I want to look at this thing. Actually, rather than it on map, we're going to look at this because it gives you the exact thing anymore. You know what I'm trying to do. Well, that holders at 95, we're going power 2. Seems to be. That's good. It's good to be able to hold yourself at a speed because it actually helps things. Okay, so it seems I've caught up on about 40 seconds to coming into Alexander Palace, which is good. Going back to about 22.50, and now it's 22.04, which is not going to happen. So I don't really understand why I say we're meant to arrive then, because that's not actually work, because we're not there yet. So how we caught up on 50 seconds too. That's me. Anyway, yeah, Finsbury Park, which will come literally just after Alexandra Palace. So I still think go quite quickly in because it stops relatively promptly this train, so no need to panic about stopping for too long is what the problem will be. Okay, 0.22 miles per hour. Moving quite quickly actually here, isn't it? Okay. Gonna honk. Honk. Is that technically a term? I think blow my horn probably a slightly better term to use than honk. Okay, here we are. Just come through now, Alexandra Palace. So you have to be a little bit. Okay, Finsbury Park. Coming in early to Finsbury Park, allegedly. Probably won't be that early when I actually get there. Keep my speed up for a little bit more anyway. We've got a bit of time to get to Finsbury Park. We've got ourselves with 2 trillion to King's Cross. And that'll be the end of the video. Which, yeah, it's been going for a bit of time, this whole scenario now. So, yeah, quite nice to have a bit of a break, I think, myself. I don't know if you enjoy it or not. But yeah. Oh, okay, right, we need to really think about putting some slowing down situation in. Here, nearly sped there, just about noticed that. I think we're at 90 if we want to be stopping for slowing down for Finsbury Park. To be honest, we're hitting 90, about 90, then slowing down for Finsbury Park to come in. Because we are getting quite close now. So you can again. Sorry for the lag as well, I do apologise, but obviously recording it does use quite a lot of recording. CPU and things like that, so yeah. It's always better without recording, but it happens, doesn't it? It's just live, really. Right, okay, power 2, power 3, power 4. More speed up before we actually manage to do a final bit of slowing down as you come into Finsbury Park. Yeah, I think that'll be quite a good place to stop from. I think where it gets to 90, slam pop brakes are quite hard there. Slow down a little bit coming in. Don't want to do too much. We do want to actually bother slowing down, which is always going to help things, isn't it? Power. Yeah, I'm also going to say, I'm sorry how long it's taken videos to come out recently, and I would just like to point out, I'm sorry, but I have had exams on and things, I have had a lot to do, and there is still things to do, so I'm just looking for the strikes on, obviously, so I'm not at school and things, so I've got time available. But yeah, anyway, it's basically a matter of, it will sort itself out, maybe a couple more weeks, and then I'm going straight away on holiday to Canada, then will be I might be a video, I might if I get any things I want to share with you, but literally straight out of that, so there's not too much on. But also I am going to put International Attitude quite soon, so you may see another video of that like I did last year if you wanted it, and depending on how much footage I got, because there is that possibility we're going to overshoot. I just realised emergency probably is emergency situation. What we're doing here could be off going in way too quickly. Is it not going to plan? That was an absolute disaster. I'm too busy talking about schedules, but yeah, you'll get videos out of that, but you may find it still stays about weekly for now, video quality. Not quality, content release, but I'm hoping eventually I can bring you back up, because I do want to bring out more. It's just time. It's getting a better with me. I'm trying to be quite undo this emergency to stop now, because we don't really want to be stopping this early, do we? I panicked, was what I did, when I actually didn't need to go straight stop them more. Okay, come on, let's just stop so I can undo the emergency, bring us back out, maybe accelerate the platform, because we're not meant to stop there, we're meant to stop in the platform, we're not meant to stop on the edge of the platform. Okay. Okay, power. Right, we're going to forward, don't we? Come on, let's just okay. If you look at that, it's decreasing, so it's going to take a bit of time to set off. Okay, off we go. We're going to be late now, we're going to be early otherwise, but yeah, especially all the braking to reduce. It will happen. Just a bit of slow for a bit of time, isn't it? Is it almost gone? Yeah, we're all speeding up now. It's almost all gone. It's just, I don't know why it's taking so long, but I guess we'd probably put it in quite a bit of braking, so it's probably to get rid of all the pressure on things. But it is working. Well, nearly all gone. Nearly all gone. And has it all gone yet? Yeah. Almost, yep, okay, all gone now, so we've got full power. But, yeah. Bit bad for that really, wasn't it? Okay, let's have a couple like maybe actually adding lag to the situation. I realised from here it's not really lagging that much, is it? Okay. And let's pull in. Don't really know where I meant to stop, but it seems about as good as anywhere, doesn't it? Yeah, just put on the brake stop about here. Seems about fine. Yeah, just do that. We're in the platform anyway, whatever happens. Maybe a bit far up, but okay, yes, if you look at the stat platform, it's a weird one. Look, that one there, double-sided thing. You're train in it to demonstrate. It doesn't actually open on both sides, unfortunately, in this game, but you can see that it is. They do have platforms like that, like doors up both sides, which are quite cool, really, to actually go on. Okay, yeah, so about ready to the bottom. I'm looking at the ceiling here because it's actually laggy down here. There's a lot of bit to take in, but yeah, I should be ready to go any minute now. It's pretty good at class as a late noon game because but anyway, we have up to King's Cross, so come on, let's go. Good, it passed us. Okay, so there's a little thing into King's Cross now. We're gonna go. We're gonna take a lot of time for braking brush to clear again, but we should be off. Here we are. Come on. Isn't it? I like a passenger view actually. It's quite nice. It's quite nice having it incorporated. Not every game will have those type of things, but I'm not even every train. But I like it when they do it on trains because it just makes it fun. I like it anyway. Okay, off we go. Power 4, so we probably can reach 65 and we need to slow down again. Speed a bit more, and then we're into the tunnel into King's Cross, I think is what about 45 mile per hour indicate. So yeah, got quite a bit. We've not got that far left to go. It's a bit of time because King's Cross has got a bit of way away, but actually it won't be as long as you think because the same 31:30. Just giving us a bit of extra time to get in, like always when you get to Toyota stations, because that's what happens. Okay. Yeah, we'll reach 65 and then we'll slow down again. I think is probably what's going to happen here. I think say reach 65, cruise there for about 30 seconds, we'll slow down again. Will be what happens. But let's get here quickly because I might go quickly. And in a minute, you might actually, if you're lucky, be able to see. Look, if that over here, that's basically. Yeah, basically, this is having key. Basically, actually, no, that. No, sorry, look at one thing. That basically is St. Pancras and high speed thing. Cool, that. Oh, we're going too slow. Is it gone yet? Power. Here we go. May response to that emergency stop. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if we'll do anything differently, but something seems to definitely happen. Oh, look, we're going somewhere. Oh, well, of course we're going somewhere. It's probably a bit of an obvious statement to make, but I hope. Call me Mr. Obvious from now on, making that statement. Yeah, really obvious thing to make. Yeah, really obvious statement. Right, okay, up to 45 here. I don't know how that's meaning a little bit. Oh, it's already on to 45. Okay, that's a significant sign then. Oh no, I forgot to slow down the one. I'll have to go through here, so we need a bit of power to keep us moving up here. I'm waiting for gas for tunnel down 15 and into King's Cross is generally what we're doing now. Oh, I'm a top section of a line. I like this bit. I've always seen trains go down here. I think I'll keep on wondering how we actually do it. How you can get down here. If you look out there, look, you might be able to just get a glimmer of it inside of the But look there. That's where all the other lines go. We're kind of above, I think, slightly. Well, we probably want even more brake, don't we? This is quite a steep descent. Oh look, 40. What's that difference? 40. What about or not? Well, anyway, I think it's going with the speed. Look over there. If you see that, look, that's the high speed 2. Not high speed 1. High speed 2. High speed 1. High speed 1 tunnel. Over there. Right. Let's do a screenshot of us coming. Why is it all purple, Michael? A bit weird, that isn't it? Maybe it's meant to illuminate it, make it stand out. Oh! Glad I noticed that, otherwise we would have been having a problem. We're coming into platform 6. Okay, you want to go down to 15 now. Generally, what you're doing is just accelerating down, isn't it? Okay, 15 in time, hopefully, will be what we do. Okay. Tiny bit of power. It's quite slow now, but this last bit isn't it? A bit tedious. Come again, so let's just try and make it a little bit quicker. Not passing through. What's in here? But what those? They're probably just like boards over to the pot. That's a map of London. Bad map of London. But there's no graphic testing. That's the evacuation plan, which you won't be able to read, and therefore is a dreadful evacuation plan. That's about it. Well, have we got brakes on? It's really laggy in that direction, but that is quite cool. There you go. We could do something with that. Right. Maybe we could use this even, couldn't we? Yeah. Well, look, you can see how many trains there are in here. It really shows how busy the station is. It's not just going that way, is it? We're going too slowly. Come on, more speed, more speed. Now we're just going this slowly. I'll have that. Okay, so I think we maybe a screenshot that's coming in there. Might be quite cool, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, so when he comes in, we want to go control and a screenshot, and then slam on our brakes to come into the station. Is generally the drill, I'm thinking. Come on, train, how long are you going to be? I've got it all lined up nicely for you. Okay, that's one carriage gone. More. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're actually the last one here. Oh, is it? Yes. No, one more. You have to give us one more, don't you, train? That's typical. Totally typical. That's my typical look, really. Okay. We're actually leaving now. And let's put on the brakes. Slow down. We don't want to hit those buffers, do we? It's never a good idea. Yeah, it's always good, I think, to stop nicely. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Everybody pull off quite a nice little stop in this station. Let's do it if you make it a bit harder for a second. Okay, here we are. Coming in at last. That's probably alright, that stop. We always go stop a bit of a way away. Not far forward as Mr. HST over there. Because he is quite a long way forward actually. It's even, yeah. That probably is a bit more perfect than me, but okay. I did alright. Let's just get a screenshot. It's all nice and light in here. So we might actually have to do something with this. And one over here. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to have a video off here because it's going on a bit because lag and things. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.